Reporting live from Club Nap with DJ Blanky and MC Pillow. Today's topic, which, by the way, I apologize for missing yesterday, but I was quite sick. I don't think I've ever seen a polyamorous couple in real life that worked. Now, I'm sure that there's some out in the world that are totally fine, probably in Bushwick. They're fucking each other, they're fucking other people, and they're having a great time. I'm sure that there's some couple out there, some throuple, I guess, that's having a grand old time, and that's great, and that's awesome. But I'm going to be specifically talking about the polyamorous people that I've seen in my life. For instance, there was this one very, like, openly queer, like, leftist, like, DIY scene punk couple that I knew back, in my old college town. And they were, like, they matched each other, like, yeah. But it was very clear that one of them was significantly more into the polyamorous thing than the other one. Because, like, obviously, like, both sides have to agree, to be polyamorous. Like, it can't be, like, a one-sided. That's just called cheating at that point. But it was a girl and a guy at that time. It was a girl and a guy at that time, and the girl would just, like, she just gets so mad whenever her boyfriend would interact with, like, anyone. And by the way, this isn't like a frat boyfriend. This is like a queer, like, egg kind of deal. Just so you're aware. But, like, her boyfriend would fuck other people, and not even fuck other people, just, like, interact with people. Like, one time we were at a festival, and he had the fucking audacity to go up to an ex and start talking to her. And then his current girlfriend came up to me and started, not arguing, complaining to me about him talking to this girl, and was like, that's his ex, like, oh my god. And I was like, oh, that sucks. That's crazy. And then, like, he stops talking to her, and then comes over and tries to talk to me. And then, like, his girlfriend rips him away from me and is, like, now mad at me. And it's like, dude, I don't, like, down the line, I ended up sleeping with him. Yes, like, that's neither here nor there, but I wasn't gonna do it while he was in a relationship, even if they were poly. Like, I'm not about that life, Miss Girl, I'm sorry. But she demanded that he go. She took him away from the entire group. Like, there was a big old group from it with us, and she was just like, whatever. I guess there's too many bad bitches in the group. We got to get out of here. And I just thought that was weird. And of course, I ended up breaking up. Of course, she ended up, unfollowing me and everything, because I'm sure she just assumed that, like, I was lying in wait. Which is never true. I think people always assume that I'm more, like, nefarious than I am when it comes to, like, interpersonal relationships. Well, honestly, I just want to chill. I just want to have fun, Miss Girl. And then there was this other polyamorous couple that had the same exact issue. It was a guy and, like, a non-binary individual, and this was happening to my friend. Like, the guy did used to have a crush on my friend, and, like, to the point of, like, asking her out, and she was like, no. And then he got in a relationship with this individual, and then I guess, they became open, and all of a sudden, like any interaction between him and my friend was, like, uncomfortable to the new partner. And it's like, on one hand, I do get, and by the way, the partner, he wasn't, like, trying to get with my friend. He was, like, once she rejected him, like, that was it. Like, he took that at face value, which is great, which is awesome. But, like, I do understand, like, your partner interacting with someone that, like, they asked out, like, they wanted to be with before you. Like, that is something that's very upsetting. But if you're gonna be open, if you're gonna have an open relationship like that and be poly, you're gonna have to, like, talk about those situations. Like, if you need that boundary that, like, hey, I'm sorry, but, like, can you, like, really not, like, talk to this bitch that much? Or, like, at least, like, hey, like, that's kind of, like, my, like, the reverse of a hall pass. Just, like, I would, like, obviously you can fuck whoever you want, but, like, please don't fuck our friend who you tried to fuck before, you tried to be in, like a genuine, emotionally romantic relationship with. Like, I can understand that. I can understand that. However, that is, like, a conversation you need to have, and that's, like, there's no reason to be petty and, like, vague and, like, passive aggressive, because that's what ended up happening. That's what ended up happening. Like, my friend ended up having to, like, lay down the law and be like, hey, is there some fucking issue here? And of course they claimed, like, oh, there's no issue, but that didn't stop them from acting fucking weird. I think they're fine now. They've been together for, like, 3 fucking years. Like, I don't think they're gonna be breaking up anytime soon. However, I do think that sometimes turning a monogamous relationship into a polyamorous relationship, I think that's a red flag. Because I used to do that shit. There's at least 2 occasions where I was like, I was younger. I was young and naive, where I was like, well, the first time I did this, I was just like, this has been my first, like, really long-term partner, but, like, I don't want to break up with them, but I'm not, like, I don't like this. I was, like, 18. I was, like, I don't even think I was 18. I think I might have been 17 still. And, I was like, oh, can we have an open relationship? And we ended up breaking up, like, 2 weeks later. Like, it didn't even matter. But then more recently, when I was graduating college, same thing happened. We weren't, like, long term. We were only dating for a couple months, but I was trying to break up with this guy, but he was, like, crazy. I tried to break up with him once before, and then he tried killing himself via alcohol poisoning. It was a whole thing. It was awful. He was not horrifically abusive, but, like, he was we'll do a different video. We'll do a different video on that guy. But, yeah, in lieu of breaking up with him, because, like, I had just graduated college. I was about to move to, well, in theory, about to move to the city. Didn't end up doing that until much later. But I was planning on not being around anymore, because he was a blum. He was my age, but he was bad at school, so he was staying a couple more years after me. And so I was like, hey, like, can we open up this relationship? Just as, like, I think I might have phrased it as, like, to ease our way out of it. Which is insane, because, again, I guess at that point I was like, oh, I'm leaving and I'm not gonna see you anymore. Is that a scummy thing to do? Yes. Like, I should have just straight up broken up with him. But again, the first time I did that, he tried to kill himself. So I really didn't want to do that again, even though, like, I do know in theory, like, if someone kills himself after you break up with them, like, first of all, probably not going to do that. Secondly, there was probably way, way more things going on than, that breakup. So, I don't know. I mean, he's still alive and kicking, so obviously he's fucking fine. But, yeah, that's why I guess TLDRs, I just don't think, polyamory's not for me. There's too much jealousy going on. And when people insist that they're not jealous, it's just not happening. Just not happening. I've seen it too much. I don't want to see it. If someone was to ask me for an open relationship, I'm just going to break up with them, because I know that's what's coming. And I don't think I'd even, like, agree to, like, a relationship that's poly, like, from the get-go. So it would only ever be in a transitional context. But not for me. Maybe it's for you. If it's for you and it's going well, please let me know, because I don't think I've ever seen that before. And if you're in a relationship that's poly and you're jealous of your partner, but you still insist that you're in, like, a healthy poly relationship, please let me know the logistics of that. Not because I want to, like, make fun of you, but because I'm very curious as to your perspective on things. Thank you.